In this video, we'll be taking a look at one college basketball game happening on December 15, 2023, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one college basketball game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Connecticut versus Gonzaga. The anticipation in the Pacific Northwest is reaching a crescendo as basketball enthusiasts gear up for an extraordinary Friday night at the Continental Tire Seattle tip-off. The spotlight of the evening will shine brightly on the court, where the Gonzaga Bulldogs are set for a highly anticipated rematch against the reigning NCAA champions, the Connecticut Huskies. This clash promises to be a riveting spectacle, further igniting the flames of basketball fervor in the region. This impending showdown adds another chapter to the storied history between these two powerhouse teams. Their last encounter in the Western Regional Final of the previous year's NCAA tournament saw the Huskies convincingly dominating the Zags with an 82-54 victory. As the teams prepare to square off for the 7th time, Connecticut holds the historical edge at 4-2, setting the stage for a contest laden with historical significance and the quest for redemption. The narrative leading up to this clash is shaped by the recent performances of both teams. The Huskies, with just a lone blemish on their record, a 69-65 loss to Kansas on December 1st, have otherwise showcased their mettle with high-scoring triumphs over Northern Arizona, Stonehill, MS Valley State, Indiana, Texas, Manhattan, New Hampshire, North Carolina, and Arkansas Pine Bluff. In their recent bout with Arkansas Pine Bluff, the Huskies demonstrated their dominance, securing a resounding 101-63 win, with Alex Karabin leading the charge with 26 points and 7 rebounds, complemented by Tristan Newton's 16 points and 6 assists. Connecticut on the season is averaging 87 points, while their defense is giving up 63 points per game. The offense is ranked 12th in the league, and they are going to need the offense to run up the score here. Tristan Newton is averaging 17 points while shooting 47.2% from the field and 34.7% from behind the three-point line. On the opposing side, the Gonzaga Bulldogs, boasting a 7-1 record in their first 8 matchups, suffered a setback only against Purdue but swiftly rebounded in their latest game against MS Valley State, securing a 78-40 victory. Braden Huff, emerging as a key contributor off the bench, spearheaded the triumph with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. Gonzaga on the season is averaging 85 points while their defense is giving up 65 points per game. In this game, if Gonzaga wants to find the success, the defense is going to need to step up. This is what we like to call a semi-home game for Gonzaga. Just over 4 hours away from Gonzaga, the game will be played at Climate Pledge Arena, most popularly known as the home of the Seattle Kraken. Seating over 18,000 fans, Climate Pledge Arena is over 3 times the size of Gonzaga's home court back in Spokane. Will Gonzaga have more fans? Probably. Will it feel like a sold-out high school gym without a Connecticut fan in sight like a game at Gonzaga's McCarthy Athletic Center would feel? Probably not. As the basketball world eagerly awaits this clash of titans, the narrative takes an intriguing turn, positioning Connecticut in the upper echelon of NCAA teams this season. This places them shoulder to shoulder with formidable opponents like Purdue, Arizona, and the Houston Cougars. In contrast, Gonzaga finds itself in the second tier, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Alabama, Baylor, Brigham Young University, and Marquette. The coaching prowess of Connecticut's head coach, Dan Hurley, adds a layer of strategic intrigue, particularly in light of their recent loss to Kansas on the Jayhawks' home court. As the statistical parallels between the teams come to the forefront, both squads boast scoring averages in the mid to upper 80s, allow mid-60s defensively, shoot over 50% from the field, and grab nearly 40 rebounds per game. However, a closer examination reveals nuances, such as Gonzaga's subpar performance against Washington. In that game, the Bulldogs shot below their average at 43%, including a 28% accuracy from behind the arc, and were out-rebounded 32-27. The Gonzaga Bulldogs faced Purdue earlier in the season, offering a preview of the challenges they may encounter against formidable players in the paint, reminiscent of Connecticut's Donovan Clingan. The comparison sheds light on the Bulldogs' struggles, shooting 38% and falling 63-73 to the Boilermakers. Connecticut's roster adds another layer to the narrative, with at least 3 players, Alex Karabin, Donovan Clingan, and potential one-and-done guard Stephon Castle, poised to enter the NBA draft after this season. These playmakers, fueled by the motivation of their recent loss to Kansas, are expected to outmatch the Zags in this pivotal game. As the matchup looms, the Huskies are poised to secure a crucial strength of schedule boost on hostile territory. Their prowess in the paint, shooting over 70% at the rim and attempting over 40% of their shots there, sets them apart. Donovan Clingan, recovering from subpar performances against Kansas and UNC, is anticipated to be a pivotal force, particularly in controlling the boards. Connecticut's offensive versatility, efficient play around the basket, and a roster of sharpshooters pose a significant challenge for the Bulldogs. The Rutgers transfer, Spencer, rebounding from a tough outing against the Jayhawks, showcased his scoring prowess against the Tar Heels, shooting over 45% from long range this season. Newton and Karabin, with their three-point prowess, further amplify the offensive threat posed by the Huskies. Reflecting on Gonzaga's recent loss to Washington, the narrative pivots towards Connecticut's offensive prowess, averaging 87 points per game. The prediction is clear: Connecticut is poised to run up the score against the Gonzaga defense, making their offensive showcase the decisive factor in securing victory. Therefore, the Connecticut Huskies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Delving into individual player performances, the spotlight is on Clingan, whose legitimacy as a force in the paint will be a focal point on Saturday. If foul trouble is avoided, a 20-10 double-double from the sophomore isn't out of the question, providing the Huskies with a strategic advantage. The expectation is that the Huskies will leverage Clingan's presence to open up opportunities for their shooters in the second half, capitalizing on open looks from three-point range. As the Bulldogs boast an impressive 50% shooting accuracy from the field and multiple players averaging over 12 points, a closely contested game is anticipated. Both teams, in need of a quality non-conference victory for their strength of schedule, are expected to engage in a highly competitive matchup. Despite their defensive prowess, the game is forecasted to be far from a low-scoring defensive battle. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.